Hey everyone, we're gonna make dinner tonight and we're gonna make it in the microwave pressure cooker. No joke, a pressure cooker for the oven. And I wanna tell you real quick, you guys, some of you have heard this before, but I used to be terrified of pressure cookers. I actually had an Instapot for a year and I never used it. I pulled it out on the counter several times and then I put it away. This doesn't scare me at all. It's awesome. And tonight for dinner, so my recipe is taped up here. I just have to look over once in a while. We're making chicken and gravy. So to start with, I've got 1.5 pounds of chicken breasts and I have just cut them up into slices and put them in the pressure cooker.
I love that pressure cooker.
Yes, we all do.
And now Deborah's going to the sink.
Sink, right? And now we're gonna make the and gravy part. So we take a bowl and we get our whisk ready. And we get the lid, we do a 1/2 cup of sour cream. Get my 1/2 cup out here, which I can't see with my glasses on. I'll tell you, when you get to be of a certain age, there are many challenges in life, but it's still better to be of a certain age than not. Right, Mom?
You got it.
Everybody say hi to camera Mom Marlene.
Hi, everybody. How are you?
Yeah. Then we are going to take some spices. I have, what's this one? Italian seasoning. Now the recipe actually said dry Italian dressing powder, but I didn't have that. But I do have Italian seasoning in my beautiful spice containers. Airtight, keeps everything fresh up to 3 years. And the nice thing is the teaspoon fits right in, so you can pull it right out. So we're going to put more than that in.
That's number 3.
There we go.
Number 4.
They were kind of heaping too, I must admit. And then we're going to take gravy mix, just the kind you find in the supermarket. And we're going to put 2 packs of that in. Now, you know, if you're really big into doing your own thing, you can mix up your own gravy mix and do it that way. You can also buy these in gluten-free if you have gluten sensitivities in your house. So there's lots of different options to do things, okay? We're also going to take now some garlic powder and put in a teaspoon. Do you know what's interesting? When I got my spice containers, I was used to putting a lot of extra spice in, like all of my teaspoons would be super heaping, because in the old containers, my spices got really stale really quick. In these, they don't. So you got to be careful when you first get them because you can really over season things if you're not used to nice fresh spices. And you'll know because when you open the lids and you smell them and they still smell like what they're supposed to be. So we're doing salt and pepper to taste, not to measurement. That's what the recipe says. And you'll notice that you can also get these really cute labels so that you can label all of your spices and canisters and things and you know what's in them. Especially when you have really bad handwriting like I do.
And 10 million spices.
And 10 million spices. Yes, we do. Okay, so there's that. Now we're going to take some chicken broth. Now I make my own chicken broth and I freeze it in my freezer make containers. This is a 4 cup and I also have a 2 cup container. However, I only need 2 cups, but guess what? I'm out of 2 cup containers in the freezer. So I just melted it in my Crystal Wave, which is safe for the microwave. And now I'm just going to take 2 cups out and the rest, oops, that's 3/4. Oh, well, we'll fake it. The rest we can, 2/3, just a sec. Where are all my measuring cups, guys?
Is that a cup sitting in
That's
the...
a 1/2 cup. I don't know where the 1 cup is. Okay, well, I'll figure it out. Sorry, this is real life. That's why they call it Facebook Live. So we're going to put 2 cups of this in. Later, I can refreeze the rest of this, or I can use it for something for tomorrow. And you do not have to make your own chicken broth. You can just buy it in the store in those packages. Every bit is good. I just kind of like to have mine with my own kind of flavors and things in them, you know? So that, and what's the next thing a can of cream of chicken soup. Easy peasy. We're going to take the super duper Tupperware can opener. We're going to catch it on here just right. And the reason we know it's right is because we can lift it up and the can won't fall. We turn. Now it'll turn either way, so whatever way is comfortable, until the pressure changes and you'll feel it, because it's not hard, but it's, you know, there's pressure, it's tight, you can feel it turning, and then all of a sudden it's easy peasy. So we take this off and the lid's still on. I know. Let's use the little pinchers at the end and we'll pinch it, and I bet,
well,
look at that. And you know what's really nice about
If
this?
I had a drum, I'd roll it.
I know. No sharp edges there or there.
Yeah.
It's nice and safe.
They're wonderful openers.
Mm-hmm. And I also heard a story today from one of my hostesses at her party that her dentist had her son, her dentist son, I don't know how I'm working this, her dentist son had a really sore throat. And it kept getting worse and worse. And the dentist finally took the son to emergency. They did an x-ray. And do you know what they found? They found a piece of tin from a can. From a regular can opener.
Really?
Yes. And they told her in emergency that did happen.
Don't be darned.
So, yeah. So I don't know if it's a frequent thing and we just never hear about it.
Well, those are really sharp little things that are left, that last one particularly.
Right?
Yeah.
And, you know, you've all seen, like, where they curl up. You get the little metal shreds that kind of curl up. So, yeah, it is possible. But this way, you don't have to worry about anything. And you know what you can do? You can wash your can out, put the lid back on top, and put it back in your pantry and use it to hide valuables. There's no, your robbers are not going to go through every can in your household.
Yeah, good going, Deb. Now they know.
Now they will.
Because we probably have a whole room full of robbers watching, right?
I wonder if they could maybe buy Tupperware first and then go. So we just have all this liquid together. And did I miss anything? No.
Oh, that's going to be a great.
I know. It smells good already. Hey?
Yeah.
Can camera mom smell it?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, once that's mixed together in the That's a bowl, which we love, they come with airtight, liquid tight seals, and they've got these nice handles, so you can pick them up with that. If you're mixing, it's a good thing to hang on to. I like it when, you know, I'm pouring things in that because it just gives me more here to grab with. So we are literally just going to pour this over top of these chicken strips. Whoops. I'm a messy cook, by the way. Just ask camera mom. She's in charge of countertop cleanup.
You don't want to know.
Okay, let me just get this. Sorry, I know this is boring footage. But I want to get all the good stuff. Get rid of this. And excuse me while I just go get the cover.
We'll just follow you, so be careful what you're doing.
So this is the cover for the pressure cooker. Only 3 pieces to this thing. The base, which I believe is about 3/4. There's this rubber ring, silicone ring, which seals it. This just goes in and out. There is no right and wrong way to put this in, because that's what always scared me with pressure cookers was, do I put it this way? Do I put it that way? Is it going to explode if I put it in the wrong way? This has no right or wrong way. It has 2 pressure valves. So one is sort of the backup. And this one, as it cooks and the pressure builds, this little yellow thing pops up. Can you see that?
Yep.
And then when you bring it out and it starts to cool down, that little yellow thing will pop down. And when it's all the way down, then it's safe to open, okay? But with any pressure cooker anywhere, you never open to you, because there will be steam. And even if this sits for 10 minutes, you are going to find when you open it, it is still bubbling away, right?
Yep, I've seen it with my own eyes.
I know, because when I do a stew, I actually thicken my gravy after it comes out. I bring it out, I mix up my cornstarch or flour, put it in, put the cover back on, and I don't have to microwave it again. It's boiling enough, it'll thicken. It's pretty amazing. So this thing is Deb-proof, as they call it. Some people might say idiot-proof, but it's Deb-proof. Little arrow there, little arrow there.
Actually, the thing is called a pressure cooker.
Yes, we said that though. We did say that. We just turn it on once we get those arrows matched up. And then this is just a double lock just to make sure that nobody accidentally opens it up when they shouldn't. Okay, so that holds it on there too when I get that all the way on. And then it just goes in the microwave. This cooks for 25 minutes on high. Good in my microwave is 900 watts. These are good for microwaves up to 1,000 watts. When you're reading the microwave, to find out how many watts it is, there's cooking power, and then there's the power it draws from the wall. I don't understand power very well, but you want to look at the power it puts out into the cooking, not the power it's drawing from the wall. For example, my brother's, we thought it was 1,500, but that's how many watts it takes to run it, not how many watts it puts out.